All right, it's game time. Who wants to recount the last session?
Arvio does.
Oh, he's not here. So who else is going to do it?
Ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to remember what we did last session.
I remember we encountered a crazy lady who ran into a wall at the start.
Oh yeah.
We did tons of stuff.
Then we did some shopping.
Yeah, so last session we basically did a lot of shopping around the city. We went to the Mermaid's Last Dive for some information about where we need to pick up some large bulk of supplies for like food and stuff like that for underway on the water. So we went to the warehouse district and did that. And then right after that, we decided to go to the merchants district. A crazy lady came up to us, see, and spewed some nonsense about, I want to say, some demons or something along those lines. Don't really remember that. And then we went to a blacksmith. Ulrich commissioned a armor set. I picked up a armor set. I think Arvio picked up leather.
That did leather, yes.
Yeah, and then after that, I went to
You
Fletcher.
went to you got yourself.
Yeah, I went to Fletcher to get some crossbows. Well, I needed a heavy crossbow, and then Arvio needed a hand crossbow. Yeah, and some shenanigans happened there. After that, we went to Darrington's dangerous common items or something like that, where all the items were cursed, and Uruk decided to touch a broom that turned him into a woman. So we had to go fix that. Went to the church, got that fixed. Came back to the ship, told the captain that it's going to be another 4 days until we can leave, so we can get the armor set. Awen found out that all the items that were missing were back underneath the cargo hold where we're sleeping, underneath Leah's bed. Arvio and Leah had a fight on the ship, which woke up the first mate, kind of pissed him off a little bit. But I guess Awen kind of calmed them down with Uruk there.
With food.
Yeah. I think that was it.
And then you all went to bed and had a happy night?
I mean,
Nothing anybody wishes to add to that?
Well, it wasn't commissioning armor. It's Grim. Grim had a set of half plate. I'm getting altered to fit.
Yeah.
And we made Ulrich back into a male as well.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Leah also sensed a strange essence out of place as well before we went to the church.
Did you get a new mic?
Yes, I did.
Yep. Figured. You sound completely different.
Sounds so much better, doesn't it?
Alright, well, you all awaken or come out of your states, whatever you do as your particular race. And you are greeted by Ulrich, who is up in the mess hall making you some food. So you all head up to the mess hall?
Yeah.
Sure do.
Alright, you guys are hanging out at the table. You can see out the windows that are all along the second floor of the ship here. the life going on outside. People moving about. Everybody's starting to wake up. It's definitely starting to get busy outside. You can hear yelling and commotion as stuff being unloaded from ships or loaded onto ships. But you all find yourselves sitting at the tables.
How good is the food that Ulrich cooked us this fine morning?
It's okay. Better than the stuff you had at the Diving Mermaid.
Yeah, definitely.
Needed a bit more salt.
I forget. Are we going to go pick something up for, I think it was Leah or something today, or did we already do that?
Oh,
No, the lady was supposed to prepare something for today.
The items.
Yes.
That's what we left out.
Mm.
Oh, unless no one's doing anything after breakfast, we go out and do it. See if it's too early or not.
Mm. Sure. Oh,
I got nothing better to do at the moment.
let me get some fresh air first before we finish breakfast.
I mean, we are going outside. Off the ship.
True, but I'd like to get a breather after meditation before I start eating.
Fair enough.
All right. So the rest of you are hanging out down there. Leah, you head up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. You find yourself up on the top deck. And you guys down below talk about anything?
Not really. Just if we finish eating, I'll just go up and wait outside, like getting ready to leave, waiting for everybody.
Yeah, no, I got nothing to discuss currently.
Just be safe, be calm, be nice.
Don't touch any items in the shop.
All right, guys, just give me a moment.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just waiting by basically the gangplank, waiting for everybody. So. Arvia is not here to break away the silence.
Nope. All right. So you guys are sitting down below. Hold on. I just need to verify something. Oh, hey.
Hey,
Man of the hour.
sorry about that, fellas. Testing, testing.
Oh,
I hear you.
hear you.
Cool, 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 cool.
All right. Well, you guys are sitting down below when all of a sudden you hear the captain up above yelling, There's dogs on the ship.
Dogs.
What's happening?
Merc will
What?
get up and start walking to the deck of the ship.
Where am I here? I think I feel I'm lost. What is happening?
So basically, you recapped, woke up, had breakfast, then Leah went outside to rest, or not
Oh no,
rest, to get
just take
some
yeah,
air, and
yeah,
then
exactly.
the captain basically said there's dogs on the ship.
Okay, cool. I'm all cut off. Good, great.
So I will get up and go out and go see what's going on.
I'll be like, oh shit, I better not
Same.
be a giant spider incident. I don't want to deal with this. I'll go up.
All right, you guys walk up, and you see Captain Brun is standing there with his one arm holding his rapier out, and there's just these canines sitting on top of the ship, and he's trying to shoo them away, and they're just like hanging out.
What do they look like? Just regular dogs.
Yeah, regular mutts.
I will walk up to the closest one and try to pet it.
All right, you walk up, and it seems to be familiar with you, and it finishes approaching the rest of the distance to you, and it gladly lets you pet it. And Brun's like, "Are these your pets? No pets are allowed on the travel."
I
Would that
don't
be?
believe I have any pets.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess they would probably consume extra food and water, wouldn't they? All right, that makes sense.
Oh, you need to get him out of here. He's still
Well,
trying to like kick him with his foot, kick him off.
I have no idea where these came from. Leah, did you see where they came from? Unless you know they came from you, in which case speak up.
You look around and you don't see Lee anywhere.
This is bullshit. This is
I'll try to get
definitely
him off. Like I'll clap my hands, get
Yeah,
excited.
I'll-
Like, hey, come on, come on. You know,
Yeah, I'll
leading him
start
to
getting
the.
them off the ship with Grim.
What? I'm gonna look around for Leah. Where the hell did she go? She just came up here.
Yeah, she said she was wanting some fresh air.
They talking about your strange friend. Saw him walk off the ship, and all of a sudden these dogs came on here. They refused to leave, and he's trying to still shove them off with his foot.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's good to know that she's just as good as communication as she's always been. That's just. I feel it's just like. I don't know. I find a broom and I like corral the puppets.
All right, so
Can I
you
get-
guys.
Can I get advantage on animal handling due to broom?
They're very keen on you. If you're like trying to lead them away, all of you guys together, they follow you guys off the ship.
Now look at it. You need to stay off the ship.
Right, so you guys are now standing on the deck or on the docks.
Did anybody feed any dogs yesterday?
That would be a negative.
Yeah, I didn't. No one's turned into a dog, right? When they look around.
Well, Leah's not here. I can't find her. Just looking around.
Well, she wanted to look for jobs. I remember that. She also, although that wouldn't make sense because she wanted us all to look for jobs so that we can get a little bit of money. Alternatively, wasn't she like really interested in a house with dead grass?
She said that we needed to avoid that house.
She said we, but not she, right? Like what the like I
I don't know.
I have no idea where she.
She is a crassy little thing, isn't she?
I don't know what that means, but you're probably correct.
These dogs looked very tamed, right?
Yep.
So I have to ask, Leah, are they all different dogs, or are they like all the same dog?
Why do you assume that this has something to do with me?
How many?
I don't know. I have an idea.
How many dogs are there in total? Just two?
No, there's oddly enough one for each of you,
Oh.
and they're all different breed. Well, they all look different, but they look like they're mutts.
I was gonna say, what does mine look like?
Yours is just like this orangish color.
Okay, now what does mine look like?
Yours is white with black spots all over it.
That's disgusting. Move on.
I'm curious, what does mine look like?
Fucking revolting.
Yours is like brown, but then the paws kind of turn into a white.
And mine.
Yours is just straight black.
Well, I
Feel
will.
like
Is this in dog form? You know, Arvios is flashy with the polka dots.
I don't know. Are polka dots flashy? I don't think they're flashy. If anything, they're kind of tacky.
Oh, well, fits you then.
Hey, I'll have
Just
you know, I
kidding.
spend a lot of money to look this cheap.
So have I. Tink, tink, tink.
Fuck you.
I just facepalm. I'm just gonna ask the dog. Do you know where Leah's at?
I'm going to do the same thing, but much more aggressively. I'm going
Have
to.
you seen? And I'll give a description of what Leah looks like.
I'm going to like take the dog. I'm gonna like grab his head, look him dead ass in the eyes, and say, "Where the fuck did the dumbass druid go?"
Your dog is happy with you, Awen, and kind of jumps up on you and tries to lick you. And then, Arvio, as you are yelling at your dog, it kind of cowers a bit and whimpers.
Now you're making me feel bad. Bad dog.
Now it tucks its tail between its legs and kind of hunkers down.
Fine, I pat it because
You don't have to be so rude, Arvio.
I'm going. I look fucking so angry as I pet.
As you go to pet it, it pulls its head away a bit, and you can see it visibly shaking.
Out of character. Go fuck yourself, son.
I mean,
I'm going to
I mean,
be
you
like,
brought this on yourself.
I did. I'm going to take out because this. I hate this dog because it makes me feel guilty for my actions. So I'm going to take out like a piece of beef jerky, and I will like literally expend one ration so that this dog isn't afraid of me. Fuck this dog.
All right, it doesn't take it from your hand, so you kind of just drop it onto the dock, and it like very slowly like grabs it and then backs away from you, sits there and eats it.
Can I counter that with an animal handling roll? At disadvantage,
Sure.
because I've already yelled at it.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Let's have fun.
Wow.
I will befriend this dog.
As you kind of change the tone of your voice, it's a little more accepting to you. Takes the food. You manage to get a few pets in on it.
Fine. Don't look at me. It made me feel bad. Well, I'm gonna go. So what are
well,
we doing today?
we're waiting for Leah. She said she was just getting a little thing of air.
So
Did she
I'm
say
gonna-
she was going to come back though?
She didn't, but I assumed.
I would like to look at my dog and just see if I can. I don't know. I want to make a gut check about this dog because I'm not sure it's really any good. It's not a good thing. All of a sudden have dogs that for one and for each of us.
All right, go ahead and give me a wisdom check. You don't think there's anything nefarious about the dogs, but it is weird as you kind of think about it that as soon as Leah kind of went up for a breath of fresh air, all of a sudden the captain was yelling that there's dogs on the ship.
Okay. So it's safe to assume. I get the feeling that Leah might have something to do with this.
You're thinking so, yeah.
So I look around at the different dogs and say, Leia, would you turn back into human form?
You didn't say
Nothing
please.
happens.
You didn't say please.
Nothing happens, and none of them, except the one that's already tuned into you, pays any attention to you. It seems like individually your dogs are tuned into each of you.
Arvio, do you have any means of locating Leah anywhere?
Yeah, here's the thing, right? I'm trying. Never mind. Yes, I do have the means to find her. The only problem is she's probably resistant, which is annoying.
I mean,
And
it's
I
just
have
bringing
one
more
shot.
trouble at this point.
Look, all I'm saying is I have one shot at this, and if I fuck it up, my most powerful spell for the day is pretty much kaput.
Well, I don't think we're going to be running into trouble today. Hopefully.
Yeah, okay. Well, let me. I know, Leo, enough to. Oh, shit. Actually, I just realized the technicality, which would make this completely fuck up. Because I look at Awen. If she's like a hawk or something, I'm just going to blow a spell slot. I just realized that. Because if she's not her form right now, I can't lock on to her. So I'm double fucked on that one.
Well, let's wait a little bit and see if she comes back. If not, she knows where we're going.
I'm going to wait 15 minutes, enough to finish my breakfast burrito. Or whatever you made today, Eric. I wasn't here for it. I don't know.
Well, if you're going to
That's
go back
exactly
on
what
the
I
ship,
made.
you might want to tell your dog to stay here.
You think I didn't bring my fucking burrito with me? This studded leather has pockets, and I pull it out.
It's just a soup in a pocket. That'd be funny.
It's just a what?
Soup in a pocket.
Just a big poncho.
It's just a water skin where I keep my soup. I like put it out like a pocket and I put a straw in it. It's absolutely disgusting.
Well, after I guess I'm gonna wait the 15 minutes like Arvio said, but if nothing happens in that time, I'm gonna ask my dog where it came from and if it can take me there.
All right. When you guys kind of mill about for 15 minutes, nothing else seems to happen. The ship is pretty dead. Last you remember talking to Captain Brun, he said that they were all off kind of enjoying themselves at local taverns and places like that. You do see the first mate, Zalthul, and Brun kind of like talk a little bit before Zalthul heads back and takes his post or goes down below. But 15 minutes passes, nothing's of interest has happened.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go check out the weird house.
I mean, you can talk to her though, right? Like the message thing that you did with me the other day.
I could do that.
Just tell her
That's
where we're
true.
going.
God, I really do have too many spells. I'm so glad I have everyone else around me to remind me what spells I have. I'm not even being facetious. I'm genuinely thankful because there's that takes up the deck. There's too much in here. I made too much. I pull
Yeah,
out
you're
the
worrying
sending.
too much.
Okay.
I pull out the sending card, and I'm going to cast sending. And Leah's going to hear in her head, "Hey, where the fuck did you go? And why are there dogs everywhere?"
You do indeed hear that in your head, Leah.
Working.
Two,
Those are
3,
supposed
4,
to look
5.
after you. That's it.
She's gonna make me cast this shit twice.
It wouldn't be Leah if it wasn't.
I look like I'm gonna cast it again. Let me try this again. Where the fuck are you?
You promise not to be mad? That's it. That's my message.
You look like Arvia looks so fucking like he's trying to hold it in. I cast it one more time. Yeah, Leah. I won't be mad.
Okay, I'm trying to fix the tower.
And then I turned to everybody. It's like, I just wasted 3 soul slots on shit I already knew. I'm so happy to be a wizard. I'll be at a fucking tower. I'm just gonna start walking in that direction.
Let's go.
Patrick, you're a fuck. I fucking hate you,
Oh
you
my
piece of
gosh.
shit. I'll strangle you.
All right.
Such an asshole.
So you guys start making your way down the dock onto the streets and you start weaving your way through buildings. When eventually you kind of find yourself in an area as the town's not fully awake yet, where traffic is light, and you watch as these 2 people step out in front of you and it says, that one's coming with us. And they have weapons in their hands. And you kind of watch as you are in this intersection, as behind you, to your left, and to your right, you see a couple more figures step out with weapons in their hands.
Who are they looking at?
Are you talking about the bugbear?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Hey, you there? Stab your friend. I'm gonna cast suggestion.
Oh, God.
That's a wisdom save, by the way.
I'm
Yep.
assuming these guys are the people we met at the Mermaid's Last Dive. Or Mermaid's Tomb.
It is not.
It's not.
None of these people look like the person that you remember talking to. And as you go to cast your spell there, RVO, you're very frustrated as it fizzles out, and you notice on the rooftop, kind of next to you, you see a person cast. Actually, what level is the spell? 2?
I'll make it. It's level 2, so like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
it's
you
gone.
So you see a wizard standing up there. We'll go ahead and roll for initiative.
Wow, is that 4 wasted spell slots in less than half an hour?
Hey,
Wow!
Welcome.
Eat a dick!
that's awesome.
I will. Leah, you're getting sneak attacked. You're lucky I'm only a level 1 rogue, otherwise that might actually hurt you.
I'll go ahead and move tokens over.
Oh wait, the dogs with
Alright.
them.
Yep.
Oh, the dogs will help you fight them.
Oh, these fucking poochers.
Is that everybody we have to fight? Those NPCs? I know, I'm just.
Hey, look, potential hostages.
Jeez. This is gonna get us in so much trouble.
Oh, right, and I gave Leah the thing that I use for fucking quick getaways. God, what a fucking liability this dumb shit character is! I swear to God, I'm gonna
Hey,
strangle you.
at least you have dogs. Come on.
Fuck off. Fuck you. I'm ripping that tattoo out of your neck.
Ow.
Sucks to suck, motherfucker.
Alright, just getting everything set up.
Oh my god, so spoiler alert, I'm literally going to shoot this lizard and just go fucking counterspell this, you filthy casual.
Oh man, we rolled so bad.
Oh shit, who goes first? Me or this dumb shit like roof wizard?
All right. So you
I'm not
say
on
that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. There. I go first is what it is.
Oh yeah, you got 20.
All right. So you say that, and this dude. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. This dude here, you hear him move on the rooftop, and you feel your spell fizzle out, and you turn and you look at him, and you can obviously tell he countered it. And then you can hear another guy on the street says, "Looks like we're doing this the hard way, boys." And with that, Auric, go ahead. What are you doing?
I'm going to channel my divinity with my bonus action, and so I get, and I'm going to look at all of them and say, "You really don't want to mess with me today." That's a 19. That's what I use my action for.
Alrighty.
Trying to intimidate them all into leaving me alone.
All right. Well, you say that, and you kind of look as they exchange glances with each other, and then you kind of see a resolve in them as this guy here says, "Marlo won't take no for an answer," and he is going to. Yeah, why not? He's gonna cast Fireball on you guys.
Oh wow, ain't that a fucking quickie dink? Would
No,
be a
he's
real
not.
shame if I counterspelled that.
No, I'm counterspelling it.
No, I'm counterspelling it. You can't stop. Fuck you. I want to use it. Please
Fine,
let
fine.
me
Go
do
ahead.
this.
Go ahead. Use your reaction.
Please. I need this. And I will use a fucking level 5 because fuck this person. I don't care. I don't even care about my spell slots anymore. Which usually would mean he needs to roll a d20, but I think he rolls a 4. So he fails. No, wait, I need to roll.
You have to
No.
roll. Yeah.
Oh, I need to roll? Is it above a level 5? I'm sorry, I've just forgot how that spell works.
Yep, you do indeed need to roll. Actually, you don't need to roll. Well, you look to the other roof over here as you watch as another one appears, and he counterspells your counterspell.
You know what? Can I just leave this combat? I think I'll just actually fucking take Eric. I'll actually just let it
Can
leave.
somebody counterspell a counterspell by using counterspell?
Yes.
Yep.
Fuck this fuck this entire thing. Can I just actually hang on? I think I'm just gonna I have a
I have 2 spell slots.
fuck me. I'm dead. Goodbye. I'll just fuck me. I'm
So,
dying.
Awen, what do you do?
2 spell slots. Do I want to counterspell this guy? That's
Do you?
my thinking.
I hate this. I want to leave. I just want fucking take.
Yeah, I counterspell it at 4th level.
All right. So then you need to roll, I believe, and then RVO needs to also roll.
For
So we need to see if yours goes through first.
that's a
Awen.
14, by the way. I'm sorry, I rolled the GM on that one. Does that one still count?
But once Awen rolls, we will see if it does or not.
19.
Oh, am I supposed to add something to that roll?
I think it's your d20 plus the spell level.
Oh. Then I guess I rolled. Then I guess yeah, I got a 19.
It's your ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Oh yeah, cool. 19.
All right.
Ability check. Using your what was it? Your ability check using what? Sorry.
Your spell ability, spellcasting ability.
Oh, charisma. Okay. So that's not a 19. That is 17.
Okay, it still works. So you counterspell his counterspell, which lets Arvio counterspell his fireball, and then you watch as this guy goes to cast a fireball. Is that going to go through?
No, it's not, because I'm gonna cast counter spell.
Can I roll?
Alrighty.
Hang on, wait. I want to roll a Constitution check real quick for something. Oh no, Arvio has an aneurysm. What do you fucking do?
All right. Well, he was not casting it at a higher level, so it automatically fizzles out. And then they are going to kind of just curse under their breath as they move back over the ridge of the building and out of your guys' sight. Okay, with that, Arvio, it is your turn.
And with that, frankly and fucking infuriating exchange, I bid all of you au revoir, and I fucking cast invisibility. Fuck this. No, wait, that's depression. There we go. And
All right.
I'm just gonna sneak on over here. I'm just gonna be off to the side now.
Sounds good. And that's all you do, right?
That's all I'm doing for now. Because my life's in shambles and my spell slots are gone.
Okay, well, Drick or Grim, you would think it's your turn,
Oops.
but you all kind of swivel your heads and look as you see these two figures appear on the rooftop as well from behind the little awnings. And they are going to be shooting. Let's see. Arvio went invisible, so Awen, you're gonna get a shot at you with a light crossbow.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure 24 is going to hit you.
Nah, totally misses.
And go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
2.
All right. Well, good news is you're going to take 4 points of piercing damage from the shot. Bad news is I need to get out a bunch of D6s because you failed that saving throw.
Oh no.
Yep.
Give me a second to roll these and add them all up.
Oh, that was a lot of dice.
One shot. He's got rangered like the one in Divinity 2.
You ever just get critical from half a mile away and then your just entire life is just fucking over. Goodbye.
All right. You take 33 points of poison damage as you feel that bolt sink into you and you can feel the poison just course through your veins.
Oh god, that was not good. I'm bloodied.
All right. And then, since the other person out there casting spells was Auric, you're going to get the shot from the second guy at you.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 19 to hit, and give me 1 second.
Yes, that hits me.
I made a very good choice right now. I made the best tactical choice. Holy shit.
All right, so that hits you. So you are going to take damage, and I need you to also give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh no.
Good news for you is that I also rolled really low on the piercing damage, so you will also take 4 points of piercing damage. Bad news is you also failed your Constitution saving throw.
No, it's like he enjoys this.
Good news is I didn't roll as good as I did on Awen.
We're just having the fucking
I
blast.
just love hearing the dice in the background and all the horror from everybody. I'm sorry.
So happy I went invisible. I am so happy I offered my corner when no one
Well,
could see
I
me.
was gonna ask why. Now it's like, we're fending for our lives now. I'm not gonna ask no questions.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
All right, you are going to take 19 points of poison damage as you feel the bolt sink into you and the poison of it course through your veins. And then you watch as these guys dart over the roofs, and then they are going to seeing if they can do that. Nope, does not look like they can do that. So they run over out of your views. Arvio, you can kind of still see this guy here.
This guy where?
This guy down here. Nobody else can see him, but you can, because he just kind of, using the roof to keep terrain. But you can see his head poking up, looking.
That's great. That's really great.
Grim, it is your turn.
Well, I was gonna ask why they just want him, but since looking around and seeing Awen nearly just devastated, I'm just gonna rage and rush towards the guy right in front of me with my sword and
right.
shield.
Go for it.
And take out my battle axe and swing at him.
With your sword and shield or your battle axe?
Well, it's my one-handed.
All right. 28 will hit. All right, so you run up, and in front of this crowd that is gathering to watch the commotion going on, you just cleave this guy in twine.
Then I'll run to the other one and hit him too. Well, attempt to hit him.
Yep. 17 will hit him. Right. Not exactly cleaving this guy in twine, but you definitely bring your axe across his neck and just he sprays blood everywhere as he crumples to the ground. Anything else you wish
Then
to
I
do?
run right here and start going after the others. Just in a rage, just screaming.
All right. Awen, it is your turn.
I can rip the bolt out of my chest. Somewhat angry. And yeah, I'm just gonna start taking pop shots at these guys. Bonus action fighter spirit. And I'm gonna attack this one first with my packed weapon. So I'm poisoned, right?
No, it just did damage to you.
Okay. So I'll just do this first. It's normal.
That will hit.
Oh, that will, but I still have advantage on it, so hold on. Yeah, so 25 plus 2, so 27. And is that a 19 that I rolled? No, it's not. No, I don't even have that yet. So yeah, that guy takes 7 points of damage.
All right. So you watch as one of them sticks into him. He's still standing, but he is bloodied.
I'm going to take another shot at him. 24. So yeah, 24 plus 2, so 26.
That will hit.
For fucking 15 points of damage.
All right. That one goes through his neck and out the other side.
Action surge. Alright, this one. And 26. Okay. So 12 points of damage on him.
All right, that one you stick him in the heart, and you watch as he just like grasp it, and he stands there for a couple seconds, and just falls backwards. These yellow ends are just like citizens who heard the commotion, and they start gathering around the watch, and you kind of see them backing away as this all unfolds pretty close to him.
Ooh.
Anything else you wish to do?
Hold on. I just got a dark screen. I was gonna move.
You're also gone off of the. Did
What?
you delete your token?
I don't think I did.
Oh my god, I can't believe that
Oh, there it
poison
is.
that potent.
What the
Who
hell?
is Awen?
Alright,
I don't
just
know what you
refresh.
had, but yeah, I brought you back, and I gave you 5, put you in the same position you're in.
Okay, so 30 speed of movement. 1. I'll go there.
All right.
And that's my turn. Bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. You watch as these 4 guys pull out crossbows and kind of have a little look of panic in their eyes as you just killed their 4 friends really fast. So that's going to be 21 on you to hit, Auric. Believe that hits. So you'll take 5 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, 18 is my armor right now.
All right.
How many? Hey, you said 8 points.
Yeah. And then that's going to be on the dog for 17. That hits. And that is just enough. So this dog right here that was really attached to you dies.
Are we
Auric.
about to just John Wick this right now?
No.
And then this guy right here, he is going to shoot at you, Auric. That is going to be hit. 18 plus 3. So another 21. And then he is going to deal to you 9 points of piercing damage. And then this guy down here is going to shoot at this dog, which was your dog, A1. That will also hit.
I like the commentary from Leah.
You're not even here. You don't even know what's going on.
I can
Unless he
feel
has a
my
connection.
Yeah, I can feel them dying.
Disturbance in the force.
God, I hope so.
Okay, so there's 2 dogs dead, and then these guys see you coming, and they are going to run away from you, Grim. They kind of run back into this crowd, and they're trying to push into them. Crowd's not really budging on that much, though. And then you guys are standing there, just so proud of yourselves as you hear more clattering on the rooftops, and you watch these 2 robed figures appear.
Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't. I went down on the sidewalk, still invisible. Doing a little damn.
All right, so range on this 60 feet. Yeah, that's gonna happen. They're kind of looking around, taking in the scene, and then you watch as these 2 sorry, wrong layer. These 2 kind of spirit-like things just appear next to you, Grim.
What do they look like?
They just look like spiritually floating swords. And I believe they get to attack on you right away.
Spiritual weapon, yes.
Spiritual weapon, yeah. Right as you cast it.
Okay, that one's going to hit you. That one. Sorry, trying to look, find his spell casting. Okay, yeah, that one will hit you too. So both of them hit you, and they are going to deal half damage, obviously. So you're going to take 5 points of, I think it's force damage. Yeah, it's force damage. So 5, and then the second one is going to hit you for 4 points of force damage. And then that was a bonus action spell. That will not work. This guy here is going to focus on you, Awen, since he can see you, and he's going to cast a Sacred Flame at you.
Okay.
So I need a Dexterity saving throw, and then this guy's going to cast one at you, Ulrich. So I need, actually no, yeah, he's going to cast one at you, Ulrich. So I need a Dexterity saving throw from you as well. 19 and 24. All right. So you guys just kind of watch as those fly by you, and they climb back down the roofs on the opposite side. And then the dog's turn to go. So what do they do, Leah?
Probably go for the throat of the closest, aggressive people around the group. So I assume probably those two here, because they're the closest.
All right. So they rush up onto those two.
And go for the throat if possible.
All right. Go ahead and
Okay.
give me a D20 plus 2.
Nope. And the second one, do you want me to roll for them individually, or that was
Yeah.
for both of them?
Yep. Roll
Okay.
for. Okay, the second one hits. We'll say it's this guy down here. So give me a 1d6 plus 1.
They're trying their best.
So they're definitely a distraction. Ulrich, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to walk over here. And I'm going to just lay my hand on Eowyn's shoulder and say, "You didn't look so hot." And you feel 25 points of health come back to you.
All right.
All right. Anything else you do?
And I believe that's really all I can do. Excuse me. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna. Oh, well, actually, wait a second. I think I can use a bonus action for some. This. I can do something. I don't know where Arvio is, do I?
No idea.
All right, that's it. That's all I do.
All right. Give me a second here. Perfect. All right. So you guys again hear tiles crunching on the rooftops as the two wizards, mages, appear again. This guy's going to run up here. He is going to look down at you guys down here. And he is going to cast
Let me
Yeah,
just
cast
say, no,
fireball right
no,
here.
he doesn't.
All right. So his spell fizzles out. This guy over here, he runs, jumps, and comes down over here and puts himself right there in this crowd. And
Would be a shame if there were civilian casualties.
he is going to cast a spell centering right here.
Bastard.
And I need you guys to give me dexterity saving throws. Arvio, Ulrich, and Awen.
Awen, you get a +2 to your. Wait a minute. Plus something to your roll. Yeah, +2 to your roll. So
15.
he rolls a 15. Arvio's too far away. So
All right. You guys succeeded, I believe. Arvio. Oh, you got a 15, Kelvic, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, you succeeded as well. So
I
you
got a
won't take
12.
you won't take the full damage. You failed. But the other two of you will take half. So let me go ahead and roll this up.
Would he become visible, Arvio, after getting damaged?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's only when I attack or cast a spell.
Is it a concentration? Invisible?
I don't think so.
I thought it was. Let's see. Let's look.
It is not.
Oh, you're good, yeah.
Wow, that is cool. It is. Invisibility, concentration up to 1 hour.
All right. You, Ulrich, you're going to take 26 points of cold damage. And then Awen and Arvio, you're both going to take 13 points of cold damage.
Cool, cool.
As you watch as shards of ice that you're all familiar seeing somebody cast the spell before rain down on the area.
I feel like this is getting very personal. So, is this something you'd like to talk to me about?
It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the fact that you guys have a bugbear in your party.
Sure. Sure, okay.
Sadly.
So this giant blue square is difficult terrain. As these guys, well, this guy's going to come and hide over here. Let's actually see if he has enough for that. This guy used all his movement, so he's just going to hang out up there. Arvio, it is your turn.
Cool, I'm booking it out. I'm using a dash action. I'm out of this fight. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3, and that would be my normal 30 feet because difficult terrain. And is this a wall or like a gateway?
There's a gateway there.
Okay, cool. So that's 30 feet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, well, fucking hang on, wait. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I'm gonna chill right here. This seems nice. This is a nice chill.
All right. I do need for you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Huh?
You took 13 damage.
That's correct.
All right. You managed to stay concentrated on your spell, so you do not become visible. So you kind of run through and you hear people gasping as you're shoving through them. You guys kind of see a commotion in the crowd, but you don't see Arvio. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn. I'm like, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm all out of a lot of good spell slots.
All right. Oh, you guys once more watch as these dudes appear. This guy's gonna run up here and straddle the top of the building. And this guy gonna do the same thing. I see you, heavy armor. This guy only sees you. I'm gonna say he can't see Ulrich or them, so he only sees you, Grim. So he's gonna
It's all
shoot
good.
at you.
Bring it.
All right, so that is going to be 25 to hit. Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, 28.
Well, great news for you.
He saved a bunch of money with his on his car insurance by switching to Geico.
I sure did get a lot of money from Geico.
Speaking of cars, we called
Oh,
to tell you
man.
about your extended warranty.
Not when it's totaled.
Oh, fair.
Yes, you better you make the call beforehand, are you? You're
Yep.
going to take 9 points of piercing damage. And then you're going to take half of this poison damage since you saved. Does your thing give you half resistance to poison damage? Your bear totem?
I think it does, besides psychic damage. Psychic damage. Yep.
All right, then you will take another 7 points of poison damage as you can feel the poison very weakly course through your veins. This guy, however, can see both you and Ulrich, Awen, and actually he's going to focus on Ulrich because he just watched Ulrich heal. So let's see if he hits. He is not going to hit as he shoots at you, Ulrich, with a 12. And then you watch as they just kind of run back behind cover of the buildings. Grim, it is your turn. Let me...
How tall are the buildings?
They're good, probably like 15 feet high. You could get up there if you wanted to, but it's definitely going to take you work.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action cast my echo 15 feet in the air.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna move it 30 feet. So I'll cast it. Yeah, I guess it would be on top of me, so.
Yep.
Right there. As I'm running here, so it's always in 30 feet of me. A lot of movement in one
Alrighty.
spot. And I'm going to swing on this stinking mage.
.21 will hit. Right, he is still standing. Spiritual weapons do not get attack of opportunity, right?
I don't
No, they
think
do
so.
not.
I don't think so, no.
And I will swing at it again.
Okay, go for it. 17 hits. Okay, he is still standing,
Darn it.
but he is now bloodied.
I don't want to waste it, but I don't want him to get away. I'm gonna wait. It's my turn.
All right, Awen, it is your turn.
I grab a hold of Uric and say, "Don't resist," and dimension door over here.
All right, so you appear up on the rooftop.
With Uric.
Yep, you can see this guy is crouching down here, as well as Grim is there.
I just say, "Oh, hello, friend," and I sidestep behind him, basically. So I think here without provoking. And bonus action, second wind. I think I can do that as bonus action, right?
If it's a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so 10, 1d10 plus fighter level, which is 3. So 8. And that's my turn.
All right. These guys are a little confused because you all just disappeared, so they kind of just ran up, looking around. Oh, they see you, Oric, standing up there. So they are going to take a shot at you. That will miss. That might hit. Let me see
18.
what. No, that will not hit. All right. So they just run up, take a couple shots at you. These two guys are gonna attack the dogs. That will definitely hit. And that will also hit. Alrighty, you guys hear yelping as 2 more dogs are killed.
If only Leah was anywhere near as capable.
I hate when this roll 20 doesn't want to work on screens. Okay, that is their turns. You, those of you on the roofs can see as these two guys kind of taking in everything. Two clerics. And this guy is going to move down here, and he is going to cast Spirit Guardians. Believe there is a way to get this to. Oh yeah, there it is.
Grim's gonna have fun with this one.
Hey, can you see that, Grim? Okay, I guess I'm the only one that can see it. He calls out Spirit Guardians. Nothing happens to you right away, though. but you watch as these kind of imp-like things are flying around. This guy is going to step up here. He can't do anything either. He's going to cast a guiding bolt at you, Ulrich. Or try to. Does it go through?
I'm not going to stop it.
All right.
I've
So
already used
then
my reaction.
that will hit you. He is just doing it at normal level, so you're going to take 46. You'll take you'll take 9 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then this guy who's standing here, kind of focused on Awin, is going to yell out, "Don't kill the bugbear! Moro wants him alive!" And then these are going to move up to you. I believe they move 30 feet.
20. No, they moved 20.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Indeed it is. So they're
Sorry, I've used it way too many times.
moving in
It's
your
like my favorite
direction.
weapon.
These guys are dead, and Ulrich, it is your turn.
I call out, if I surrender, will you leave my friends alone?
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah. my
Okay.
turn.
Just looking up something here so I can answer Grim when he asks me a question.
If you need me to make a persuasion or something like that, I believe I still have my emissary of peace. Yeah. I can roll that if you want for persuasion or whatever.
Yeah, you can give me a persuasion.
So that's a 25.
All right. So this guy here in front of you, Grim, disappears into a silvery mist.
Yeah, can I scintille on that?
No, you cannot. All right. That's why I was looking it up. These guys are going to hold their actions. The two mages, you can see them preparing spells to cast. They're looking at Grim doing it, and one of them's going to say, "Morel just wants you. It's up to you whether or not your friends die." Arvio, it's your turn.
Can I hear all of this from the little alleyway that I'm in right now?
Yeah, they're yelling back and forth.
Cool. Is there a ladder anywhere nearby? Or am I gonna have to do this the my way?
There is no ladders nearby. Nope.
Fuck it, 15 feet up, right?
Yep.
Can I stealthily Misty Step? Because these guys are like looking over this way. But as soon as I Misty Step, I'm gonna be out of.
So these are sloped roofs. So if you appear here, they're not going to see you. You're not going to see them.
Okay, but I can hear these motherfuckers, so I'm going to Misty Step up here.
All right.
This way. Right here. I'm going to kind of.
And that's lesser invisibility, right?
That's the invisibility is now out. I'm gonna kind of like come up here so that I still have cover, like peek over the windowsill. Are these guys looking in my direction?
This guy here is swiveling his head around, looking in all directions. If you're trying to be sneaky, you need to give me a sneak.
I will give sneak. It would appear that Eric is looking motherfuckerly. I think I'm good at that. Oh, I'm gonna roll a 1. Because I want them to not see me so that they don't fucking counter spell me next time. Please, just work. I just need. Please just let me press the button. Please just load. Do this for me. Ugh, what I roll. 18. Does that make it?
As you come climbing up, this guy here looks right at you.
With a shot. Fireball. Which guy looks at me?
This one right here. So they are aware of your presence now.
Well, one of them is. Let's see if he has time to warn his friend as I just cast big fuck off fire explosion. We're gonna say it's at this point. Will that actually catch any? Oh, fucking Eric. Damn it.
Oh, before that happens, I need. I believe I can get your echo in it as well. $20. This stuff down here has disappeared. Let me get rid of this. Sorry. Oh, yeah, that would get you.
He's gonna get himself.
Just tell me how much damage I take.
Not going on you.
No, not going on you. Oh, I need Grim. I need you to roll. Your echo is just gonna. I need dexterity saving throw. Your echo is just gonna take it. Oh man, that guy's gonna get it too, huh?
Yeah, but he would take half damage on a failed, so it's gonna. Yeah, it doesn't matter if he saves or not.
Try not to get him in it or Auric in it. You know what? He doesn't care about citizens as much as he cares about himself and Auric. So that is going to be you.
And he's just gonna kill a bunch of people.
And he's gonna cast it. Yeah, I just need you to give me a dexterity saving throw because he's just gonna take out a bunch of citizens. Is what he's gonna do.
Wow.
What does the Shield Master do? Okay, let me read this. I mean, it doesn't say
No.
it needs to target you.
Yeah, if you were
So-
subject to an effect. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you don't get the +2 AC bonus, but you get the halving effect to use your reaction to make it 0. Yeah. Yes, you did.
Alrighty. Well, you'll still take half damage from your rage. Okay, just so you guys are aware of what's going on, they were preparing a spell because they were giving you guys a chance to surrender. If anybody acted hostile towards them, like somebody casted a fireball at them, that was their trigger to cast fireball. So that's currently what's going on right now.
Hey, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything because I didn't attack him.
So the trigger is going to go off first because he shows up and he's acting hostile. So you're going to take 37 points of, well, no, you're going to take half. So you're going to take 18 points of fire damage. And all these people from this line here onward are going to die. And this guy down here was also holding his for 150 feet range. Target it on you, Grim. So you're within. So he's going to cast his in the same area because he's trying not to kill his own people or Auric. So another saving throw. Is that a reaction?
You don't get the +2. You get the use your reaction to take no damage if you save though.
Let's see if you know what you just saved, so you do not take damage from the second one. However, all these people are burnt extra crispy, and Arvio, as that trigger goes off, he will attempt to counterspell you.
I'm sure he will.
He's
What
just
level?
gonna cast it at level 3.
Cool. Can he roll?
Yep.
Cool. He rolls a 4. Anyway, I cast Fireball.
All right. So I believe Auric needs to make a save. Where are you casting it?
No, I guess I'll take the damage because why is it always Eric that's like right there?
Because someone dimension doored me there.
Yeah.
I'll take my own fucking damage. I'll dexterity check myself. Fuck it, I still take half. Fuck you, I still take half.
DC 17. All right, rolling for the priest first. The priest will fail. Gonna roll for the wizard now.
He rolls a 9.
The priest.
No, the wizard. Because you already
All right.
rolled for the priest.
All right.
How much damage do I take? Half of 36 plus
17.
1.
18.
Thank you. 18? Okay,
18.
thank you. Sure.
You haven't gotten hit this
Math?
fight. You're good.
I'm not complaining. I'm really fucking. What is this? 7. I should put that. There we go. That's where I'm at. Great. I figured it out. Oh no, your friend is dead. What a shock. What a shame. Anyway, getting in the cover.
You can see Harry Potter and Voldemort on the other side, just casting fireballs at each other.
All right, and that's your turn, Arvio.
Yeah.
All right, and this guy here is gonna say, "We gave you a chance. Their blood's on your hand," and he's gonna step over here, dropping his crossbow.
Okay. He. Oh wait, no, he's still within my stinking range. Never mind.
Yep. Just put him over there. He's gonna drop it and pull out scimitar.
Okay.
Gonna take 2 swings at you. That will hit. That will miss. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus.
Oh, good news is you saved.
Yeah.
Hold a second. Oh, never mind. I've already used my reaction. All right, we're good.
Right,
No, wait,
you
no, I
will-
haven't used my reaction this round. Because, yeah, I haven't used my reaction this round. So, go ahead. Roll the damage.
all right. He
Oh, he's
would
not within
take.
10 feet of me. Never mind.
Okay, then you will take 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As he cuts into you with his sword. And you are still going to take the poison damage. You're just going to take half.
Jesus.
You know, he's rolling a ton of d4s just to make it fun for us to hear the 1,000 d4s he's rolling.
Sounds a lot more like a D8.
Okay, you'll take 11 points of poison damage as well.
Told you it's d4s.
Okay.
All right. And this guy gonna move up to here. And he sorry, I'm just moving him back, see how far he ran. He's gonna move up to here, over to here, and jump down. And finish his movement here. And then he's going to dash over to here and half his movement up onto this side. And that will be his turn. Grim, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Oh, how
Actually,
close? Okay.
hold on.
Okay. Okay.
You are in his weapons range, so that is going to be. I believe it's on the start of your turn.
Spirit
Yep,
Guardians, yes.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you. All right, you do beat the DC, but you take half instead of all of it. Indeed, you will. So that is going to be a total of 6. 6 necrotic damage. And you can continue.
Ooh, necrotic. How close can I get to the building for me to still see them? The ones
I
to
mean,
to my left, aren't they like right on the edge?
yeah, but when you can see them if you were there. If you got here, they would have like a lot of cover.
Okay, well that's what I want to do. I move here, cast my echo here. Oop, sorry, here.
Alrighty.
That's 15. Oh wait, because it's 10 feet plus 15. So I'm gonna cast it 15 in the air, then move 10.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna swing at the mage with my echo.
Go for it. That will hit. 10 damage. He is still standing.
I'm gonna swing at him
With
again.
12 damage, he's still standing. Go for it. That will hit. All right, and with that one, he is cleaved down.
Then I'm going to unleash Carnation onto the priest.
That will hit, and that's a 9 damage to him.
Yep.
Okay, he is still standing. Not even bloodied.
I'm gonna say F it and action surge.
Go for it. 24 hits. Still standing, but looks mortally wounded after that hit.
One more attack, and it's 23.
All right, that one hits and
12.
cuts him Yeah, cuts him down.
And I'm gonna move with the rest of my movement, since I only move 5 for mine. $15, 20, 25, right there. And that
Alrighty.
will be my turn.
Both the spiritual weapons should be gone now, right?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
they're both dead. Awen, it is your turn.
I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity and move here. So he can go ahead and attack me.
And he will miss you.
Okay. Bonus action. Fighter spirit. And I'm gonna leash 2 bolts onto this guy.
Alright.
So
12 will hit.
10 points of damage.
Alright. You let loose a bolt into him and it just passes through his face and he rolls off onto the ground dead, splattering as he does so.
And I'll turn around and shoot at this guy.
Alright, go for it.
It's a natural
Ooh.
20 for that.
That will hit.
10 plus 3. 13.
Alright, he's still standing.
So that was what? 10, 15, 20. There. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. These two guys here watching all this commotion. They're just gonna run. Taking their dash actions as they do so.
They just see an angry, full-plated metal man run around the corner, coming right at him.
Alright. That is their turn. Ulrich, it is your turn.
So, bonus action, divine favor. I will look at these guys. Oh, specifically at this one. You didn't have to die. And I will swing my glaive at him.
You gonna move up?
Don't
Don't
need
need
to.
to. But that will miss.
Oh,
I will then swing again.
Uh, 15, that will hit.
All right, and a bunch of radiant energy fills the air. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. As that guy gets smited for 32 points of damage.
Alright. He kind of takes a step back and braces himself and spits out some blood and just grimaces at you. He is bloodied but still standing. That your turn?
I will tell him at this point, it's best that you run. And that's my turn.
Alright. Arvio, it is your turn.
We're going to come up and be like, oh, hang on, that's not how I wanted to move. Come up, look at the wizard. Oh, good, that's taken care of. Look back at the master assassin that's running at me. Oh, that's not taken care of. That's 1, 2, 3. That's half my movement. 4. Look back at the master assassin. Cha real smooth. I jump off the roof.
Alrighty. And that is that's the
And
end of your turn.
Using my Misty step, which is my last level 2. I land I poof right next to Yurik. Hi guys, how's this move going? Oh god, there's one here too! Damn it!
All right.
That's my turn.
Well, with
That's
that,
me being helpful.
this guy just kind of takes a step backwards off the roof. You can take your attack there, Ulrich.
I will not.
All right. So that's 5. So he will run 55 movement down the street that way. This guy, he's just going to take off, running as well, running over roofs and stuff this way. So he runs 60 that way, running on the rooftops. Grim, it is your turn. You see these 2 guys flee. At this point in time, they're vanished from your line of sight. The only guy you can really see is this dude running on the rooftops down here. All right. Awen,
Did this guy shoot at me once?
he stabbed you twice.
No, I'm pissed. I got hit pretty hard that first round. I'm gonna take a shot at him.
All right, go for it.
So the second one would be natural 20. No. Let me just re-roll that. 12?
That hits.
Oh, it does.
Actually, wait, 12 or the 20?
Well, I did it at advantage because I wasn't using it. So the first one would have been a 16 plus 2, so 18. So 11 points, I'm assuming that would hit.
The 18 would
18?
hit, the 12 would not.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the second one wouldn't hit then.
Okay, but he'll still take 11?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he'll take some damage as he's running away,
Okay.
but he is still on his feet moving. You kind of just see him like give a little jerk and then he just keeps running.
Well, he has a ways to go because I think a heavy crossbow has a long range.
Hey, Ulrich, do you do anything? Unless you're not done. Okay. Were you done, Ewan?
Yeah, I'm gonna let the guy go.
All right. Arvio, it is your turn.
Okay, we're done? Cool, fantastic. Ooh, let's not go that way. Anyway. Oh shit, I can't. I'm going to start attempting to climb down off the roof.
Okay. You go ahead and give me athletics or acrobatics. Your choice.
This is basically the choice between do you want a style or do you not want a style, but also acrobatics is way better.
Do you
so I'm
want to
gonna
jump into my arms, RVO?
Hang on, we're gonna actually say if that we're gonna do this, but I'm getting a running start. Ah! I'm gonna do an acrobatics! I'm gonna try to land on Grim. Yeah! Well, I got an 11.
Yep, because you just had somebody attack. Give me 1 second here.
Oh god. I hope I break my entire leg.
Okay, so what is your strength score?
Oh, it's a 7.
All right, so you fly 7 feet off the roof and smack into the ground, taking 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
3 points? I'm like, ah! Why does it hurt? Oh, that sucks.
Anything else you wish to do, Arvio?
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm done with my dumb bullshittery this one.
All right, the 2 assassins guys keep running, and this guy here, he's gonna like run up and disappear into an alleyway out of your line of sight, A1.
No,
Oh,
that's
so-
fine.
he's gonna kill Leah.
At this point, everybody you were fighting has vanished from your line of sight. Do you guys keep attacking?
No.
Okay, we're out of combat then, as you're kind of standing here with a bunch of dead bodies around you guys. Also, a bunch of smoldering citizens up here. and you see all these other people just standing around, like hushly talking. These people up here like backed away from when they died. But what do you wish to do?
I cast invisibility at 4th level. I guess because I'm cast invisibility. I just but right before I give Grim a look like, well, I'm gonna go find Leah. I'm gone. I'm gone.
All right, well, you cast invisibility, and let's go ahead and take a break here, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arvia,
Arvia, I can't believe you didn't give Leah a call when you needed the help.
So you want to know why I didn't do that? Because I didn't want to spend 3 fucking rounds getting you a fucking message, wasting even more spell slots because you're a dumbass.
What do you mean? I was responding to your messages.
I
I
don't
mean,
think you understand.
Ario,
Do you see the meme?
I did.
you could have just done 2 spells instead of 3. Just saying.
What do you mean?
Could have said message and say, hey, where are you at? And then if she said didn't tell you where you're at, just do scry, and then you can find out where she's at.
But then I waste a level 5 spell.
You wasted a level 5 spell on a counter spell.
Yeah, because I'm a spiteful motherfucker. What of it?
Jesus.
we all having
Your
problems.
point? Your point?
Just saying, if those spells went off, we would have been pretty bad.
You're welcome.
Fireballs coming off on us.
You're welcome. And as usual, my spite leads me to victory. When has it not? Literally never. Follow your spite. Follow your dreams.
I'm just trying to think of whether or not we need to investigate these bodies or not.
I'm literally, my plan for Leah is
Mhm.
go find her,
Yeah.
and if she's currently meditating on some dumb plant bullshit, I'm taking one of these beans and I'm planting it right under her ass, and we're just gonna see what happens. Because I remember about the beans.
Didn't you sell them?
No.
Oh.
Oh wait, I might have.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
remember.
Because you were selling some stuff last session.
Oh, I totally forgot about the magic shop you guys went to.
I'll just beat you in the back of the head with a stick. There's probably plenty of them.
What were you guys trying to get at the magic shop? A staff, I believe.
No, he was trying to get a staff.
Leah,
I just wanted an orb, so I can use the scrying spell.
Oh, that's
yes,
right.
and I got it for you. Yeah, now how much of a mess we're gonna be in? But how much of a mess we are gonna be with NPCs is the thing.
I mean, we didn't do anything wrong at this point.
Yeah, like they're like,
That's just what I'm thinking.
this
we
is
just-
all your fault. This is on your heads.
I
Well, clearly
mean-
it's not, because you cast Fireball. Now, your boy over here, this priest who burnt our line just now, I totally did that.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, because they heard us yelling, like, and it was your fault. They're just surprised I didn't burn up to a crisp like they did.
I'm curious on how we're gonna get ourselves out of this situation.
We just leave right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but part of me is
I know.
thinking we shouldn't and just inform the authorities about what's going on.
Well, if that means leaving behind Leah, that's obviously a no-go, because I need to get an item back from her.
Leah
Also-
wasn't even here, so she's
Also,
not even
Leah's a
involved.
value member of the team, I guess. Maybe.
Guess.
Maybe.
No, I'm just saying is that if we're gonna encounter authorities and stuff like that, we have a shit ton of witnesses that they attacked us first, and they killed a bunch of NPC or a bunch of civilians. All we were doing was defending ourselves.
Yeah, but we could have prevented it too in a certain way, so they would see. It depends. It depends on how it's gonna work out.
Also, did the NPCs saw who's casting the fireball? Because the ones who are directly in front of the fireball are dead.
The ones on the side probably did.
Mm.
They wouldn't know exactly. Maybe it depends. Like I said, depends on how it rolls.
I will literally lie my way out of this. And if they're like, the tiefling obviously did, I just call them racist.
Oh,
And 95% of the time, it works every time.
I can't believe the dogs are dead. I even gave them names.
I mean,
That's
like,
right.
how much HP did they have?
Let me double check. I mean, to be fair, I didn't expect them to go into combat like this, but they should
What-
have had 19 hit points each.
I would like to give you. Hi, these dogs are going to protect you and make sure you're safe. The wizard literally has more hit points than this fucking dog does.
I mean,
There is-
it is a dog. What do you expect?
That's a good point. What do I expect?
You can
Why would
expect a
I-
friend, a four-legged friend.
I'll yeah, thank God. I love killing dogs.
Oh,
Oh, shoot. What's happening?
I'm back. My router had to get reset.
Welcome back.
welcome back.
So anyway, who wants another genocide? Because apparently that fireball is the genocide spell. Fireball is
I
what
will be right back.
Fireball is what Sotik leans back on when he needs to make a bunch of NPCs die really quickly. I'll be
All right, I'm back.
Back. Hmm.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
We all back.
I'm here.
I think Arvia left.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Someone's got some food.
Whoa.
All right. So you guys are kind of standing there, getting your bearings, thinking about what to do next. You can hear yelling coming from the crowds, and you can kind of see like people are partying. What the rest of you doing?
So do you want me to stick around to talk to the guards, or can I continue on my way? Because I really don't want to talk to the guards.
I'm gonna hop down. They're coming through the dead people.
Yeah, jump it down.
No, they're kind of moving through the streets in all directions.
Is any like
At this point, you guys can hear him say, "Move aside, guards coming through."
I'm gonna sit here and talk to the guards, so I'll wait.
I'm gonna
Okay.
sit down in the middle of the street right here.
All right. So from these two directions up here, as well as down here, you watch as the crowd kind of parts and you can hear the people yelling, and you turn to look and see, sure enough, you have a bunch of chainmail clad people with their weapons drawn, various weapons being led by these people in full plate mail armor, and they kind of come into the center here and they stop. Well, the other guys stop up here and just kind of look at the devastation. And one guy down here yells out, "Well, anybody care to explain?" And he'll come walking slowly towards you guys with his weapon out.
Yeah, I won't have any weapons drawn or anything like that. I will tell him we were minding our own business, and these guys here, as I look at the dead body or point out the dead body on the roof, the ones that are on the side, they're Marvel people, and they came to attack us, and they're trying to take away our friend here. And I point over at Yorick. And all we did was defend ourselves.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
All right.
Yeah, it's a likely story. How about you take your weapons off and lay them down?
Okay.
And they kind of just like stop back here. And you watch as the rest of the guards gather behind them. I take it that it was the other people, and he like puts emphasis on the word other, that killed all the citizens up there as well, huh?
No, you can talk to all these people that have been watching what was going on. They were the ones that started it.
Ah, you're lying through your teeth. I can tell it.
No,
Then prove
I'm
it.
not.
I don't know if you realize the situation you're in, Tiefling. It's
I
you
s-
who needs to prove it.
I swear to you, sir. We do tell the truth. They apparently want me for some reason. As I attempt to persuade them.
All right, go for it.
24.
What would they want you for?
I believe they wish me to participate in some underground fighting arena.
So let me get this straight. These men just jumped out and attacked you and killed half these people, huh? And all you did was defend yourselves.
That would be correct. In fact, I offered to surrender to them, and I offered. I did not attack them until They had killed all these poor citizens here.
All right, and you want me to take the word of a bugbear and a tiefling, huh?
Wow, it's taken so long to us to get around to the tiefling racism. I
I
expected this earlier.
I shrug my shoulders at him. It's on you what to believe, dear sir. I can only tell you the truth.
How about you stay there for a minute and you watch as he kind of walks back and he starts talking to some people here. At this point, a lot of the guards up here have kind of moved up into the dead bodies and they're like checking on people. And you can see some of them are also like standing here forming a line, kind of watching you guys with hesitation. But he takes a little bit of time. You guys just hang out here, wait for him
Yeah.
to do what they're doing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we can't really go anywhere.
Considering his profession is already sort of like very subtly looking for escape routes.
I'm gonna look at you and say, "Don't do anything stupid."
You do well. Okay, that's very neat. That's very neat. And then I'm going to continue. He's just like, yes, yes, very good, and he just continues what he's doing.
All right. A little bit of time goes by, and eventually this guy will walk back over here. It seems you're telling the truth. Not really much to be done here, but I do request that you could come by later, maybe give us some more details.
I will follow you now if you wish to give you the full explanation of what happened here.
Oh, right now we need to clean up these streets and get them back to a working order. You can tell me now if you wish, but I still ask if you can come by later.
Yeah, I'll
can
just
help
where
clean
do
up.
I need to go and I'll come by later to talk to you.
Just head to the castle district. We're kind of across from the temple there. Really hard to miss.
Oh, okay, I know where that's at.
We can help clean up if you like.
No, that's all right. Seems that you were the innocent victims in this, so you can be on your way.
Okay.
Thank you. And I nod.
Yeah, and I say thank you and follow Grim out.
Slowly pick up your weapons, though.
Now, as you are doing this, you hear him yell to these guys over here, "You can stand down. It's okay. Let's round these bodies up." And they kind of put their weapons away and they go into their motions of like trying to get the bodies up. And some of the guards even try to start dispersing the crowds that are still gathered around watching.
I go
He's
over.
like,
Sorry.
and the very last thing you hear him say, "Till further notice, these streets are locked down." He's yelling to other people, but
Yeah.
you
Let's
guys are
go find
walking
Leah.
away.
Yeah, let's go find Leia.
Oh, and Awen, when you eventually do go and talk to the guards, do be sure not to implicate yourself. There's quite. I remember, especially back where I came from. There's quite a few guards that don't really care about right or wrong so much as finding a verdict
Oh,
and
good.
somebody to pin it on.
Well, happy that you brought that up. You're coming with me.
Oh God, no, fuck no, I'm not.
You're
No,
the.
I'm-
You're one of the better talkers, RVO.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm a
You're a
tiefling.
too,
You've heard
apparently.
him. You look. It would be coming out of the mouth of a fucking tiefling. Is the thing. I want
Well-
anything. The more you say to a guard, the more that they're going to probably implicate you in some crime. I just rather skip over it and not have to deal with them at all.
Okay. I mean, all I know is that they know that we're innocent at this point, so I'm just gonna make a report of what happened, and that's it. Regardless
Just
of
try
what
to
is
make
going
this look-
on.
Yeah, let's try not to say this out loud while
Yeah.
we're still walking.
That's I'm saying it while we're walking away.
At least not
What's
from the
your
guards.
what's your passive perception there, Awen?
Passive? A whopping 10.
All right. Well, RVO and Grim, as you guys are walking, you kind of catch that Ulrich is walking away from you guys, and he's like ducking down an alley and just going his own way.
My God, are we splitting up even more now?
Or
You
go after him now.
dickheads. Who am I looking for now? The dumbass druid or the dumbass paladin? Which am I going for now? I hate this. I hate this so much.
Well, we already know where Leia could be. We just have to get Ulrich. Well, we won't know where he's gonna be.
So angry. Okay, I'm going after Urek.
All right. Ulrich, you just walking a normal pace?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys quickly catch up to the alleyway that he tried to slip down unnoticed, and you see him like halfway down it. You can easily catch up to him.
Just say,
You're
you're
not
walking. Hey, where are you
stealthy."
going?
I need to talk to whoever this is that keeps attacking you guys.
We'll talk
This
to
has
them.
to stop.
We'll talk to them later.
Can I point
Right
something
now,
out to you?
go ahead.
They just tried to kill us all in the middle of the fucking daylight to try and catch you. So what would happen, per se, if you went there alone and been like, oh, I want to talk to people? What do you think is going to happen here, exactly?
I would believe that he would talk with me after most of
He
his men are
will
dead.
put you in chains so fucking quickly your head will spin. I swear to God.
If it keeps you guys safe, then
It's okay. Okay, I need you to stop doing that. Stop being selfish and be a little bit selfish right now, and think about what the best course of action is. This thing you're doing is suicidal. It's not selfless. It's suicidal. Stop it.
Vita will protect me.
Okay, sure. I'll put some stock in that. Okay, here's what we're going to need to do. We're all, and because this seems to be the situation that we're in right now, we're all going to practice a thing called proper communication, right? So when somebody has a plan to do something, what we're going to do is we're going to properly communicate it instead of running off randomly. So we're not on a wild goose chase all around the city and split up. Does this sound like a good idea, everybody?
Well, this is my problem. If you go talk to them now, what's going to happen is it's going to cause us more problems talking to the guards about, okay, where's your friend? If we all happen to be there and they all see us missing one person, especially the person that was involved, they're going to start asking questions on like what's going on. So we'll get in trouble if you're gone. So we need you here with us. That way we can give give what happened, try finding out any information about who this person is, and if we find something, we can go all talk to him together and find out what the hell he wants. That's better than going by yourself.
I just don't want to see any of you harmed.
We're all into this together,
We kind of have
regardless
to
of what you're
agree
going
to
to
you in
say.
here. You're not. You came to us for a reason. We're not going to back down and let you get hurt as well. We're here for all of each other.
Well, if that's how you feel. Evita sent me here to protect you. So
And
I
you're
will
part
follow
of the
you.
group now, so we want to protect you as well.
I will follow you.
Also, weird question, and I feel like I should have asked this earlier. What is she the goddess of again? I completely forgot. This will be relevant. I swear.
Your goddess of what?
I can't remember what. I didn't write that down. Evita is she's on? Is she on your website? I can't remember where we talked about Evita.
I think it's in your chat of my old account.
Oh, well, that's gonna be fun.
And
Yep, I
you
see
want to
your
know her
account.
domain?
Oh, I know her domain. Oh yeah,
I
no,
wanna
no, I
know
don't
her
remember her domain.
profile. Or portfolio, as it were.
Yeah, get the portfolio for the goddess.
No, your old account does not have that in there. Maybe this one.
Found it.
Your old account was
I can tell you about her. Or you want to find
yeah,
it
please
yourself?
do. I can't find it.
So you're just giving overall. What are
Yeah,
you telling them?
Overall, kind of what she's about. Overall about. I know she's a good aligned goddess. I can't. I didn't write this in my notes. I wrote down that the dream I had. But I
Hey,
don't remember.
Eric, I kind of have the portfolio up right here, so do you want me to read it out to you, just so that you can kind of have a note of it? Because I have it. It's on the Heroes of Eldron site.
Oh, see, that's where I thought. I
She's
knew I
like
read
the
it
first
somewhere.
non-racial good aligned deity.
Yes. All right. Yeah, go for it.
Life, peace, birth, creation, and mercy. And out of character, the reason Arvio asked that question is so he can keep track of what you're doing. And try to be like, what are you thinking right now?
She's the well, I guess for me it would be that she's the goddess of peace and life. That would
Not
be
the
what my focus it would be on.
Arvio is more in tuned with the gods than he wants to be.
Shut up, Grim. I'll shut up, Grim. I don't know who said it was either Awen or Grim. I have a rotten tomato for both of you.
It was me,
Uh,
Grim.
Okay, good. I am not in tune with gods.
All right.
I am not a godly person.
Since
Go
you're
over, fuck you.
since we got this taken care of, let's go figure out where Leia is.
Great, fantastic. But on the way, to Leah, I want to find a stick on the road somewhere.
All right, a little harder than you think it would be, but it's not impossible. You do find a stick.
Fantastic. We can continue.
Actually, if you make your way across like the open district here, you can easily find one. But you guys continue on pretty much to the other side of the city, and you approach that giant tower that you once saw sitting, or you pass by and you standing, reaching up into the sky. Tallest building you've all seen so far.
All right,
Looking for Leah, you give me a perception check.
I'll fucking do that.
Leah, were you kind of like trying to sit off to the side of the place?
Yeah, I was trying to be inconspicuous, I was trying to kind of not really catch anybody's attention, but I guess 26 will do.
So, Arvio, you see Leah kind of sitting off, trying to hide. Looks like to you, not really standing out, but definitely not sitting in the open. But you easily spot her.
Cool.
I
Can
don't
I
see her.
scale this fucking gate?
She is not inside the gate. She's outside.
Oh, okay, cool. Is she just standing there? Or is she doing some? What is she doing right now?
She's kind of like in the alleyway next to it. Seems to be concentrating on the place.
I take a big, deep breath in and start walking towards her.
I'm following.
All right, you
At
approach
about-
her.
At about 10 feet, I was like, Leah, for fuck's sake! And I throw the stick at her head.
So Leah, out of the crowd, you watch as Arvio bursts through, being followed by Grim and just throwing a stick towards you. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
All right, you managed to dodge the stick.
What?
You drop your concentration on your spell?
This spell doesn't require concentration, actually.
Okay.
I'm just focusing on the area.
Communicate what you're doing, you stupid, stupid idiot.
Oh,
I
what?
said it. No. You don't talk. I talk now. Shut up. I had to waste 3 fucking spell slots to get the fucking information as to where you were going on the
What?
fucking ship because you couldn't be bothered to tell people what the fuck you were doing. And you know what? We had a fucking street scuffle while we were coming over here, and I was
why-
fuck all useful.
Why didn't?
Don't
Why
be-
didn't?
I'm
why-
still talking. Stop. You properly communicate your words. Don't make me waste spell slots. Don't waste my fucking time. Now you can talk.
Thank you. Wait. Why didn't you tell me that you got into trouble? Also,
Because
also,
I
where
didn't
is
have any
Rico?
spell slots
What did you
left.
do with Rico?
Oh, that was Rico?
What the one assigned to you was Rico. What did you do to him?
Leah, we were attacked in the streets.
And you didn't tell me. You asked me where I was.
And they
told
were
you.
throwing fireballs at us. I
And
didn't
you
have
didn't
the
ask
spell
me?
you know why I didn't ask you,
Yes?
Leah? Because I wasted all my fucking spell slots trying to figure out what you fucking were, you dumbass.
I don't see how you burning your spell slots is
I'm
my
picking
problem.
up the stick. I'm picking up the stick. Get over here. I'm gonna beat some sense in it.
I didn't want you guys to get into trouble like on the ship, so I decided to do this on my own.
Why did you just say that? We would have wasted so much less time.
Because I didn't want you to wait for me. This takes a long time. Very, very long time.
You should have communicated at least with me, Leah, before you left.
Because now we've wasted all this time trying to
We went
fucking
to-
find you in the first place.
We went to go search for you, and we got attacked. And yeah, we could have used your help. Lives were lost. None of us died, but a lot of
No,
innocent
welcome.
people did.
Mm. And then again, why didn't Arvio let me know? If he messaged me saying, "Oh, we need your help," then I would stop this and come to you.
You know how Arvio gets frustrated and forgets stuff.
Well,
I had to tell him to message you.
I didn't
Hmm.
have the spell slots. I literally used all the rest of my spells staying alive. Did not have time to spare a fourth fucking spell slot for you.
well, I don't know how your magic works.
Well, now you do, don't you?
Well, now I do. Thank you for telling me.
You will not wake up tomorrow.
Why? I'm
Calm down,
not.
Arvio.
Arvio, I'm actually not sleeping. I'm meditating. It's different.
Okay, I'm gonna take a fucking nap. I'll be right back. Arvio leaves this conversation because he needs to get some.
So since Arvio left, I'll kind of look at Grim and be like, "Oh, so do you still need me?"
Yes. We need to go
Oh.
get you the staff if they found one for you from the lady.
I mean, they were supposed to prepare some, but I thought I could finish this first before we could go.
What exactly are you doing?
Well, you see this, yeah, well, everything around this tower, it's dead and it's kind of pulsating with like dark magic. So I was just kind of trying to bring everything to life.
We could. Well, we're gonna have to go talk to some guards later too. We can ask about the tower and why it is too. Your thing might not work. I'm not saying
Well-
that you're not powerful enough, but we can always come back to it too. We have a couple days here still.
Okay, it just this thing takes a really long time. But okay, if you insist, I'll follow you.
Let's try not to make anyone here upset. We're already getting targeted. We shouldn't stay here long, but we have a couple things here to do before we do.
You're a scream in the distance, one of rage and fury.
So who exactly attacked you then, anyway?
Those things from those people that met us in the bar, I think. I don't know.
Oh. Okay, but you defeated them, right?
Not all of them,
Oh.
but
Okay.
it could probably be a good or bad thing. We don't know how many they actually have, but they were pretty tough.
Are you planning to go and find them?
We don't really want to get involved, but we'll see what we can do. I'd rather leave than try to go fight them because we don't need to be here.
Well, I just hope they will not attack the ship, because if they do attack the ship, then I guess we're stuck in here.
That's also true. If they've been
I-
following us, they know where we're sleeping.
Hmm.
We
Well,
just have
so
to keep
where?
an eye out.
Yep. Hmm.
We
So
need
are
to,
we heading
we
out?
also need to stick together. So we need to go get the
Okay.
others.
Okay.
And I'll start going back to where we left the other people if they weren't following us.
I mean, I would have been following regardless because I'm not gonna get separated
Yeah.
from anybody.
Slowly, but we were kind of, I'm sure Arvio was running and I was running after him, I'm sure.
I'm not running. I'm fast walking because I'm so fucking angry.
I kind of looked to Grim and so did Ollie, Iggy, and Willow also died?
Sadly, yes. They did
Oh,
their best though.
I would have hoped so.
Also, could you ask next time? They didn't want them on the ship too, and they were trying to kick them off. We don't want any more
Okay.
problems with the ship.
I didn't know animals were not allowed on it.
I didn't either.
Hmm.
But it's more food, to go around on a long
I mean,
voyage.
they don't eat though.
Okay, I don't know how that works, but okay.
Oh yeah, they just stay around for about an hour and then disappear.
Well, maybe we can tell the captain that then, or
Hmm.
something. Inconveniencing things that don't know about magic. It's still new to me.
You can say that again, and I look towards Arvio.
Ron, I'm taking a lap. If anything, I am in an alleyway beating a trash can with this stick, trying to get my anger out. I am not in this scene at all. This is all you.
Well, we'll wait for him to get back if we settle with everyone else.
Okay.
I eventually come back.
All right, you guys all meet up under the watchful gaze of this tower. Where are you going from here?
You guys said something about a staff. Maybe they
Magical
have
items.
something.
So we
Yeah.
might just head there to see if they're ready. It's been a while, but we don't know if it's ready yet.
All right, so you make your way to the magic shop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I will come along.
Okay, so you guys
I'm gonna be making sure everyone's with us.
make your way back through the merchant streets to the Magus Emporium that you had found before. And you head inside to see the female half-elf shopkeeper as last time, and she looks at you and says, "Oh, greeting back. Or greetings, welcome back."
Leah just waves. Hi. We came back to check out if you have the staffs you mentioned.
Hello. I have returned.
The
items.
staffs I mentioned?
Yeah, you said you would look into
Magical
those.
items.
I said I could put out word, see if anybody had
Oh.
magical
Oh.
wares, but I asked you all come back in the evening.
Oh. The evening part must have skipped my mind. Well, we could do something else in the meantime, I guess.
It's up to you. I won't have people gathered until about then. I kind of got to spread word throughout the city and give them enough time to respond. You understand?
Mhm. Yeah.
Is there a tavern or a bar or anything like that that's close by?
Here, probably if you head out the front gates. I don't really frequent those places. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Anything else I can do for you all?
No, I think that's pretty much it. We'll be back in the evening to see if you found anything for us. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry for coming a little too early. We had a lot of stuff happen today and it just slipped our mind.
That's no problem. I will see you all later. Have a good day.
You as well.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
find a tavern or a bar to rest at.
Also, walking with everyone, how does everyone look like? Are they still like?
Oh, I'm bloodied. You
Oh.
could see that I had some pretty rough.
How about rest of you?
Arvio actually looks like he's gotten hit and is almost at half hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Arvio are kind of like meh.
Okay, I see.
And I'm pretty beat up.
Oh boy. Let's see what I can do about it.
Just gonna say, don't worry about it. I just need a rest.
Oh, it's quite fine. It's not a bother. But since we're walking. So let's see. So first, 5 of them goes to Avon because he looks the worst. Then I would say 4 goes to Ulrich. And I'll give 1 to Arvi just to cheer him up a little bit.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I don't have to touch you.
Don't touch me. Don't even touch me with your magic. I don't
He's
wanna
touching you
don't.
with her soul.
You get a 5 foot. You get a 5-pound pat from the fucking mage. Bop.
Would be good
Alright.
to get something to eat.
Well, as you guys are walking and conversing, heading in the direction she told you, I assume you head outside of the eastern gate, and you start heading down this road. Inside, everything is cobblestone. Out here, it quickly turns into dirt, and so you're walking through the ruts and everything. But you do, after a little while, kind of on a corner, you find a building with a sign hanging over it that says the Blushing Hawks Inn.
I guess it is to do for now.
Yes.
Yep, I'm walking inside.
All right. You walk inside this kind of shanty 2-story building. You can tell outside of the city is where the poorer people live. But you head inside and you see a lot of worn, decrepit table furniture sitting around, chairs, stuff like that, stools at the bar. Pretty empty in here. A couple people kind of sitting around talking quietly to themselves. You walk in, they all give you glares and then go about their business. But you see this kind of rotund man behind the counter, kind of spitting into glasses, wiping them out, that cliche sort of thing. Looks you up. Welcome to the Blushing Hawk. Anything I can get you? Got the ale for a couple copper, food for a silver.
I'll take an ale and I'll take whatever's on the menu for the special. Food.
Yes, that. When he said that.
He chuckles and says, "Special. You must be from the more fancier places." All right,
No, I just
all
whatever
of you.
serve.
All of you, I take it then? And he looks over Leah and Ulrich and
Yeah.
Grim.
I'll
Let's
just
give
take some water, please.
Everyone around ale, but Leah.
No, we don't have any water. You might find some in the gutters outside.
Delicious, nutritious.
I mean, I still have some of that wine.
Delicious, nutritious. Got no water.
Well, it'll be 4 silver for the food, and you're having 4 drinks as well, right?
Yep.
8 copper.
I'll give him 5 silver.
I'll give him 8 copper.
He looks puzzled, but he takes it and puts it away. Well, I'll make sure you get really clean bowls then. And he walks into the back.
Awesome.
You guys are here for a couple minutes as he's doing that. So what do you all do? All right. As it is an empty place, that is not very hard. You guys managed to find a table that sits all of you. I guess even Ulrich, if he's still hanging out with you. Haven't heard him in a while.
He should be, because I've been keeping an eye on everybody.
Maybe I was
Alrighty.
next to all of you.
Well, we will assume that he is still with you. And eventually Well, do you guys have any conversations? Like I said, it's a couple minutes before he gets your stuff.
Basically reiterate what Arvio kind of said to everybody, like, please stop leaving, communicate. We have stuff to do until we have to go back on the ship. If you see
Also-
anything concerning, let everyone know.
Also,
Should we find more information about
We
The-
probably will when we go talk to them. They probably know about this
Alright.
thing, syndicate, whatever they are, guild, mob boss, who knows?
All right, here
should've
you
been
all
looking
go.
for-
And he comes back out and he puts down the L, and then he kind of walks over to the counter, grabs a tray, and comes over and puts down these bowls and little spoons with them. And you guys look down and you see this brackish, grayish water with just chunks of identifiable stuff floating in it. If you need anything else, Milton's the name. I'll just be over there cleaning up.
Thank you, Milton.
And he goes back to his business.
Can I just can I identify what sort of food that is? What is it made of?
I'd like to cast the identify spell on my fucking food to see if it's good.
I'm just gonna eat it. I'm not gonna even be picky about it.
You can give me an investigation if you wish, Leah.
Okay.
I will literally investigate at advantage if that's how we want to roll that. I put on my monocles.
So you're sitting there, Lee, and you're looking at it. It's very weird to you what this is. But as you put on your monocles and you get really close, you can't really make out exactly what this is, but you think you might see like a spider or a roach leg or something floating in the liquid.
Can I do a sleight of hand check to make it look like I'm drinking it, but it's actually going into the potted plant behind me?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Please let me roll good on this. I'm actually good at this.
Can I roll insights?
He's gone. He is gone. He is
You notice this happening.
Okay.
What?
Hey, welcome back.
You okay there, buddy?
What?
Moving rooms.
Are you okay, Arvio? What's wrong with your food?
Oh, I thought it was being settled. Yeah, there's probably like dead insects
Is
in
he
this.
choking on this food?
And?
No,
What about it?
you see him dumping the food, pretending he's eating it.
Like it's just going like over my shoulder. Like,
Mmm.
delicious. Woo.
I mean, you haven't even tried it though.
If you
It might
didn't
be
want
good.
to have some, you didn't have to pay for it.
True. And I push my serving over to Leah.
Oh, I will eat it.
Well, those who eat their food, it is very salty, very bland, and you've tasted nothing like this before.
Ooh.
Is it better than worse than that dragon?
No, it's not as bad. That was actually good food. It was just I don't think it was ever said to you it wasn't actually dragon.
Okay.
So I've never tasted anything like this before, but I've tasted worse though, right?
You being a bugbear, having lived with goblins, probably tasted worse. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, it's not like bad food. It's like borderline sour, really salty, and doesn't have a distinct flavor to it.
Mm.
I just devour it.
I'm just trying not to smell as I drink it or eat it. Maybe next time we should go somewhere else.
I just don't want to go back to the
That's understandable.
mermaid's last bar or last dive.
Yeah. Considering what just happened. So we're gonna stay here until evening, then go to the magic shop, then go talk to the guards.
Yeah,
Since
we
the
have a
magic
while
shop
until
shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, we have a while until we have to talk to the guards anyways, so we might as well stay here until the evening and get ready to go over there.
Was that at like a later date, or was that like a come
No,
in whenever?
they told us to come in and talk to them later today.
Uh, well, I mean, technically, later today is right now.
I don't want to keep going back and forth.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna take a short rest here.
Yeah, okay, Sam. I'm gonna do some arcane recovery so that I can be maybe useful.
Well, after a little bit of time, Milton eventually comes back over and, would you like some seconds on the food? I can get you some more.
Oh no, I'm quite stuffed.
Food is good, but can you get some more ale?
Yes.
Uruk points at his plate and shakes his head yes.
All right. More ale for all of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
So he gathers up the bowls and the mugs and he leaves and he'll come back, gives the mugs to all of you, except Leah, and then also give you Ulrich another serving of the food.
By the way, I would be taking my ale and pouring it into my own tankard before I drink it.
All right.
Also,
So you
And
Go ahead.
I'll pay him whatever it is.
I'm going to end up using arcane recovery, which will just give me back. Like, I'm just using it to get back one level 5 spell at this point, and I'm just going to say that Arvio, just because, man, he's just fucking on edge. He's probably just gonna scry on his son, just to check up, make sure everything is a-okay.
All right. While you doing that, sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, go ahead and cast your spell. If you can put it in the description for me.
Oh no. But yeah, this doesn't need to be like a whole thing. I'm just telling you what Orpheus.
Oh yes. When you say you pay him again, he says, "That'll be another 5 silver." He holds his hand out. He takes it with a smirk and walks away. Okay. He needs to make wisdom, and is your DC
17. There's a reason he's scrying on a literal 2-year-old and not a mima.
right? You very familiar to the last time you did this. You kind of have this out of body experience, and then you just get ripped through the building, through the sky. You kind of watch as everything, the town, the countryside, everything just becomes really small to a point, and then eventually you just find yourself floating in this abyss that it's just a swirl of colors and all sorts of other things, and there's just these little dots floating around it, these little points of light. It's almost like stars, and eventually you just lock on the one and you start flying towards it, and the next thing you know, you feel like you're falling towards the ground, and you watch as everything just blows up and becomes like this town, this countryside, and next thing you know, you're kind of just sitting there watching your son playing with other children. You can't really tell where he is. It's no place you've seen, but seems to be safe from what you can make out.
All right, I'm going to supervise for 10 minutes. Just very happy he's making friends.
All right, yeah, for the full 10 minutes, he's just hanging out and playing with them. The rest of you guys, as you go through your hour-long rest, what are you doing?
Eating and drinking.
All right.
You'll actually see Grim like just meditating, sitting there.
Yeah, I was probably gonna do the same.
Same.
Okay. Well, Ulrich, you're the only one keeps eating and drinking. Eventually, you've had a lot of alcohol, but you're also very weirdly, to everybody else, not to you, very unaffected by it. But eventually the hour goes by and you guys are all rested up from your hour break. And by the way, Leah, I will say that since you ended that spell,
Yep.
it would have been the one action spell, and that would have went through, and you realize that you can't heal the land there.
Hmm. God damn it. Okay.
So you guys can go ahead and give yourself back whatever you get from a short rest. Heal yourself up if you want to as well.
Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. Let's see. Hit dice. Hit dice. Oh, fuck me.
Oh my god.
Right. Multi-classed. Oh, gee. Anyway.
Is it a D for fighter? Is it a D10 or D8? Oh, that's right. Well, I know I have 3 for fighter, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's the hit dice are per one per level of each of the classes that you have.
Yeah, to 70.
You can spend up to half of your hit dice in one short rest at a time.
Yeah, I only spend up 4. So.
Or is it you only regain half? You can use all of them. That's right. You can only regain half. On a full rest, you can only regain half. You're correct. With that being the case, I'm going to use more. And after all of that eating and drinking, you guys notice that Ulrich looks pretty darn healthy.
Hmm.
All right. Oh, he's fully blacked out.
I would like to go to that place and find out what we can do to permanently resolve this issue
We don't know.
sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Let's talk to the guards first and see what information they can give us about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll decide whether or not we should go talk to them or not. Because they could, for all we know, they could be people that are like an underground society that we don't want to get involved with. Yeah, we have. Yeah. So if it's time for us to go ahead and go start looking what we need to do, let's go ahead and do that. If not, we can just kill time until it's ready to go.
Yeah, it is. It would be equivalent of like 3 p.m. right now. It'll take you probably, if you heading back to the magic shop, about half an hour to get there, but not enough to put you like in the evening time.
We can go to the guard post and talk to them first, and then go to the magic shop later. You guys want to do that?
I don't
Because it's
mind.
been how long was it when we had the fight to finding Leah, rest, all that stuff.
Oh, since you knew where you were going, that was pretty much you walked across town through all the crowds about an hour.
About an hour, and then
Mm,
probably about another hour or so for the rest.
yep.
Yeah, I just say just rest here for a little bit more until we're ready to go for the magic shop and talk. Yeah.
All right. So you guys hang out here until about evening time, and then you set out through the streets and through the gates, which they don't make any deal to stop you. You do notice they seem to be stopping people who are poor looking, wearing rags, stuff like that. But as they look you guys up and down, see what you're wearing, they kind of just let you pass by without any harassment. And then you make your way back to the magic shop. You walk in and you once more see the half elf female just standing there, kind of taking care of some books, and she closes them, looks up, and says, great. I have the others here waiting for you. You ready? I only manage. Go ahead. They kind of all showed up at different times, so it's sort of the beast of this business. I managed to get 5 of them, though, if you're ready to hear what they have to sell.
Sure.
All right, so just follow me. And she leads you behind the counter. Well, first she walks past you guys and locks the door. And then she'll go back behind the counter and lead you guys down this tunnel and into this room where there's this table sitting there. It's just a rectangular table with chairs, almost looks like a dining table. And you see 5 figures sitting there. And well, this is them, I guess. Who wants to go first? And you see this human male, kind of looks middle-aged, stand up and I guess I will. I have this to sell if you wish. And you watch as he kind of takes out a pouch and pulls out a chain, and on it's this ring dangling on it. It's a ring of earth elemental control, come from my great pappy. When you wear it, it'll give you advantage against earth elementals. I think you can maybe also use it to control one.
It's a pretty interesting item you got there. I look at everybody else. I don't even know what we're looking for. Yeah.
For it through everything, then make up our minds.
No, okay. He sits back down, and you watch as this gnome, very well dressed gnome, stands up on the chair, and he kind of throws this bundle down with a little string tied around it, and he unties it and then throws out this robe. And you all watch as this robe kind of seems to change color almost and kind of brightens a little bit. It says, well, I gathered this in my days back in my city. It's a robe of scintillating colors. Makes you hard to hit sometimes, and I think it casts light too. That's all I have. And he kind of just leaves it laying there, sits back down. And then you watch as this another human male stands up, and this guy a little older in his years, a little more I wouldn't say dirty, but he doesn't look like a clean cut guy. But he just pulls up this bag and he kind of undoes it and pulls out this shield, which it looks a little bit like a almost like a spider web. Says, killed a man for this back in my mercenary days. It's a shield of missile attraction. You hold it, and it if you get shot at, draws the missiles towards you, or the bolts, the arrows. So basically makes you harder to hit, take less damage from him, sort of thing. And he just sits back down without another word, and he kind of just leaves it standing there.
How much is the shield?
He looks you over. Well, to me it was free. I'll sell it for 3,500 gold.
I'm sorry. I have 74 gold.
Well, the last person to stand up is kind of looks like an elf, but hard to tell. She has long hair covering features, but just the look of her face looks very similar to what you've seen in Leah. Looks very young, and she kind of reaches in and just pulls out what looks to be this long stick, but it looks like it's quilted together with a puff of fabric just sticking out of it. And she says, "This is a wand of paralysis. You can use it to paralyze people." And then she just sets it on the table and sits back down.
Interesting.
So there was 4 items. I thought there was 5 people in total.
Sorry, there was only 4.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I miscounted off my notes. So yes, that's the 4 of them. And then the shopkeeper says, "Well, feel free to discuss it among yourselves."
The ring
mean,
of elemental.
The one that's least situational, I would say, is the wand.
Needing no. I wouldn't pay that much for it. My offer of 74 gold will stand, though, if he wants it.
I don't think he's gonna sell it for that. The ring seems pretty interesting. So does the
I
robe.
am in a tight spot. I'll sell it to you for 2,000 gold, but that's as low as I'll go.
How much would it be for the ring?
The young man kind of holds out the chain with the ring on it again, and he says, "I mean, this is very. My grandfather told me this was legendary. I couldn't take less than 50,000 for it."
Okay.
50,000 gold, just in case I needed to clear that up.
No, that's fine. And the robe, that was for, this is out of character, the robe was for makes it harder to hit people, right?
Yeah, you use a action. Is it an action? You expend a charge, and it like has this shifting pattern of dazzling hues on it that makes you hard to hit, and it also has bright light in the 30-foot radius.
Okay.
It is for it's for 1 turn though, I believe. So creatures I can see you have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and any creatures in the bright light who can see the robe power must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom or become stunned until the effect ends.
Wow. How much would the robe be?
The gnome tells you, since it is a very rare item, that it would be 8,000 gold.
Okay.
Unfortunately, nobody seemed to have any staffs.
Oh well, I'll just stick with mine for now.
unless you guys disagree.
No, I think we're here for one thing, and sadly it's not here. But thank you all for showing up and displaying your items for us.
All right. Well, if you are done, then I will guide you back out. And she turns to the rest of the people at the table. And I will be back in a moment. And she kind of goes over and opens the door and motions for you guys to leave.
We go and leave.
Yeah, we leave.
All right. She will guide you down the hall and go over and unlock the door and open it up for you. And then she will close it and you can hear her lock it behind her. And if you care to look back, you watch her disappear into the door down the hallway again.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least we tried on that.
Mm. So we're going to gods now?
Yeah, go talk
Yeah.
to the most likely the leader of this town, the lord or whatever.
I have saved all of my talking so that I can get out of any legal trouble. Also, you guys. Probably. Anyway, let's go deal with bureaucracy.
All right. So we head towards the guardhouse or jailhouse, whatever you want to call it.
All right. You guys head back down into the castle district. And you find the temple. And from there, you kind of look across and you can easily make out the building with guards going in and out of it and a bunch of armed guards standing around it. You head up to it, and one of them stops you and kind of just puts up a hand and says, "What's your business here?"
We're here to make a report. Sadly, I did not catch the guard's name. There was an incident earlier today in the Harbor District, I think is what it's called. I'm looking at the thing. Yeah, the Harbor Ward.
Lots of
Um,
dead, burnt bodies.
Yeah, there were some thugs that happened to get involved with us, and we're here to make a report on that.
And you the ones, all the people died? Civilians?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yes. Unfortunate. I heard about it, but go ahead and head up the stairs through the doors. Just talk to the individual at the desk right in front. You can take your report there.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so you walk up the concrete staircase in through the large doors. As you head inside, you can still see that there's a good number of guards in here. They're at ease, though. They're not on active watch like they are outside. But you walk up to the table that's kind of sitting a good 10 feet in from the door. It's the only one right there. And there's a person kind of just sitting there. He looks to be a guard, but he's also wearing like lighter clothing and he's just doing a bunch of paperwork. As you walk up, he's like, yes, how can I help you?
We're here to make a report about the incident that happened in the Harbor Ward, where a bunch of innocent civilians died.
Apparently, one of the guards wanted us to make a report or pay witness. What was the term he gave?
We're involved with it regardless, but we're innocent on the matter because the civilians spoke up to us.
Yes, I heard about that. Give me a second. He kind of goes over and he pulls out some sheets of paper and he pulls out a quill and a little inkwell and some sand. All right, just tell me what happened and I'll take note of it. And you watch him dip the quill in and he's just sitting there waiting for you to start talking.
Okay. Basically what happened, we were trying to find a friend of ours and we were heading towards the merchant district, and a couple of thugs, two were magical, I think 8 were just standard uh people. And they told us that they wanted to take our friend here, Ulrich, which is, I point over at the bugbear, and that a person named Marlowe wanted him. They attacked us first, and we retaliated by defending ourselves. As the fight grew more and more people, more of his Marlowe's followers came. Eventually, the fight got to the point where one of the magic casters cast a fireball spell on my friend here, Grim, which sadly cost the lives of innocent lives, and that's how they died. As the fight broke out more, we ended up finally finishing it, killing the people that were fighting against us. But
Several
yeah,
ran.
several ran. About 4 people, I think, ran away. 2 had more like a dark cloak figure that would be involved with like a rogue type, and the other one were just normal foot soldiers that ran away.
All right, so as you're telling him this, he's very hastily scratching the quill across the paper every once in a while, dipping the ink in, and then as you come to a finish, he says, "Well, I take it that you bared your weapons. Then is that a good assumption to make?
Baird, sorry, player
You
me
took
is
them out and used them."
yes, out of defense for our lives.
He writes that down. And did any of you cast any spells?
Yes, I cast one, and my tiefling friend here did too as well. Same with the bugbear.
And he's still just writing away. And as far as you know, you did not hurt any innocent people?
Yes, we're absolutely sure none of us hurt anybody that was innocent.
All right. Anything else you wish to add to this?
No, I just have a question on who this Marlowe person is.
It's the first time I've heard the name.
Fair enough.
Well, if you have nothing else to add, can I get your names and whatever you would consider your professions?
Yeah, and I'll tell him. My name's Awen. Tiefling here is RVO. The guy in the full plate is Grim. This female here is Leah, and then the
I
bugbear.
wasn't there though.
And I am
Yeah,
Urk the Goblin Slayer,
yeah, Uruk here.
protector of the common folk.
Wait, can we
Leah.
have titles?
Oh,
If
let-
so, I would like to be RVO, aka Stormageddon, Destroyer of Worlds.
You look at him and he's just giving you guys all a look. And he
I'm
says,
just face palming.
all right, and profession,
We're
adventurers, I take it?
Yes, we're all adventurers.
Do
Leah here.
you
Go ahead.
do you have a name for yourselves as a group?
Do not
We
let
do
me
not.
speak on
Don't
this statement.
tempt me.
We do not. We do not.
We do not.
The Ferocious Five. You could put us down as the Ferocious Five.
No.
Yes.
Ferocious 5 it is.
There we
Okay.
go.
All right.
At least I didn't name it this time, Grim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd rather have us be God Ale at this point.
Yeah. I will also tell the person at the desk that Leah here was not involved in the fight. She was a person that we were looking for.
And that's you. And he points in your direction, Leah.
Yeah, and I'm waving at me.
All right. That is added to the notes. That's everything we need.
All right. I guess our business is done here. If you have any further questions about us, you can find us at the Harbor Ward. Look for we're currently residing in a ship called the notes. Where are you at? The Heart of Oak. Brun is the captain. Just tell him that if you're looking for some of us, he might know where we're at. But that's currently where we're staying.
All right. Well, we have any need to come talk to you. It won't be good. depends how the investigation goes, but seems that people corroborated your story, so you're free to go for now.
Okay. Oh, did you need the type of spells that we casted, by the way?
Nope, just know who did.
Okay. And I'll say thank you and start walking away.
Oh,
All right.
Leah actually turned. Oh, sorry. If I may ask, who would you say I should ask about? Like, who's the most knowledgeable about the city? Like, if I wanted to ask about a certain building and things like that, is there a person who knows everything?
Well, what building are you wishing to know about?
Oh, about that big tower of like in the middle of the city, like surrounded with trees and oozing with like negative magic.
Talking about the one all the plant life is dead.
Yes.
That I believe it's what's the old wizard's tower? Rickson was his name.
Oh, does he still live there?
As far as we know, he's dead. Place seems to be under awful curse, but
Hmm. It
hasn't
like
harmed anybody so far. So we leave it alone.
like are people allowed to go in there, or is it like locked up and no one is allowed in?
As far as I know, it's locked up, not by our choice.
Oh, would it be okay with guards if I like investigated what this curse is about?
I mean, we don't really want any trouble, but if you think you can help, as long as what
Yeah.
happened today doesn't happen again.
No, don't worry. I will not cast any big spells. I just wanted to have a closer look since I could only see from outside the gate. Just wanted to have a closer look about. Maybe I'll be able to find a solution how to change all of this.
She wants to restore life.
All I know is superstition is something terrible befell the wizard who lived there, and the place kind of became corrupted. Nobody's really been in there since. Like I said, we just leave it alone. So as long as you're not unleashing anything.
I will do my best and try only look.
The
All
more you
right.
talk about that, the more it feels like that one haunted house me and Grim found in the middle of the damn desert.
Well, thank you, sir. And Leah just joins you guys.
All right. So you guys walk out across down the stairs, find yourself outside, and we'll go ahead and end it here. But before we do, let's just finish up this day real quick. So where you guys go to from here?
Well, I wanted to go back to ship to go tell the captain, have Awen tell him what happened, such and
Yeah.
such, so he knows.
Okay. And the rest of you follow. And are you gonna stay the night there?
Yep, following
Most
them.
likely.
Yeah.
As we walk into the ship, Leah will be like, "Okay, communication time. Who wants to come with me?
To do what?
Uncover the curse."
Oh, there's a curse?
That's what the guard said.
Oh, right. I'm
Well,
sorry.
yes.
I'm tired.
We can look into it, but we might want to save it for
Oh
tomorrow.
no, of course not now. I'm just really
Let's
happy
get
that he
all
said we can
prepared.
have a look.
Yeah, let's get
Yep.
all prepared
Well,
tomorrow.
I'm going
Okay.
to give you a warning, and that warning is me and Grim at one point ended up finding like a haunted house, super cursed place, in the middle of the desert.
Okay.
And when we did that, we went in and investigated, and there were a whole bunch of nasty things in there, and I fucking died.
I mean,
But
but you live though. Why are you lying to me?
I'm not lying to you. I was resurrected, well, resuscitated. Oh, was it revivify? Was that the spell? I think it was the spell.
Well,
Anyway,
I mean, now we have Ulrich,
Isn't that
and
where you got that manor from?
Yeah.
And I'll say
the
that in
house.
character because you said something about it.
Yeah, the town. The house.
well,
yeah.
now we have Ulrich, and you got me, so we should be fine. Yeah, you won't die for sure.
Okay, but I just want to say if this turns out to be a very similar situation, I think having a tower would be baller as fuck. Therefore, I would really love to have the tower.
Let's do this then! Yay!
Okay, I'm tired.
All right.
Also, thank you for communicating. Oh my god.
So you guys discuss heading back to the tower as you make your way across the city to the ship. You talk to Captain Brun, and you all settle in for the night, and we will go ahead and pick up our next session as you wake up to another day. So, yeah, hope you guys had fun. See you next Saturday.
See ya.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you for the session.
Hey, it's fine. I was feeling like I needed to have an emotional breakdown sometime soon. I'm glad we could get that out of the way. Because holy shit.
We got a lot of things sorted. We had a fight. We had the community